Hello and welcome to Car Dealer Live. I'm James Baggett. I'm the founder of Car Dealer Magazine, and today we're chatting to two titans of the used car motor trade. I'm pleased to welcome Peter Waddell, CEO of Big Motoring World, and one of the men behind Carzam, which I'm sure you know all about. But also today we have Anton Khan, CEO of SW Car Supermarket. Now you might be wondering why they're both on today, but they've got some big news. Peter, I'll turn to you first. Let's go for it. Let everybody know what's been happening.
Okay, so we amalgamated today, SW Cars. It was a company that we've been after for about 2 years, and we've been in reality to try and amalgamate that company into Big. Our future plan is we started in Kent in a little site 37 years ago, and then we moved bigger and bigger to where we are today, one of the larger groups independently owned. And we now are moving up the ladder up north to eventually get into my hometown of Glasgow. And it was an acquisition that we wanted to put in place to build and grow the business. And we found the right guy to fill my boots, if that makes sense.
Thank you, Peter. Anton, you must be absolutely over the moon. Tell me a little bit about how this deal came about.
Yeah, absolutely. So I came across Peter on LinkedIn. You know, he was a character not to be missed on LinkedIn, always leaving comments. And one day he commented on my LinkedIn, and we kind of just connected from there, became really good kind of business friends, and we've been friends ever since. So yeah, it's been a great time working, getting to know Peter. I think he's done a fantastic job in the industry, put 37 hard years into it. And we've decided now to come together to create this formidable force with plenty of experience and knowledge behind the two of us to take this to another level. So we've amalgamated SW Cars and Big Motoring World together. I've put my money where my mouth is. I believe in Peter. I believe in the company. I believe in its vision. And I've decided to invest in the company, become a shareholder with Peter, partner up, and eventually I'll be coming into the business as COO. And the plan is within the coming months for Peter to step down into the chairman's role. He's been doing the job a very, very long time. I think he's done a fantastic job, and for me to take on the role of CEO.
So, Anton, you've been running that business for 10 years or 11 years, I think it is this year. This doesn't sound like it's a full sale. This sounds like it's more of a joint venture. Is that correct?
Well, it's an acquisition where, you know, Peter's acquired my business, but Peter wanted to partner up with somebody who knows the industry, who he believes can take the business forward. And Peter believes me to be that person, and I'm grateful for that opportunity, and I believe I am the man to take it forward to the next level.
Well, congratulations on that, Peter. I mean, tell me a little bit about your plans for the future there. I mean, we've heard about Big Motoring World many times, serial award winner with the used car awards. What are you going to do next with the business?
So you have to understand our position. I'm 56 next year. I like my boat. I've got a beautiful son, 4, and a fantastic son of 22 who's now opened up his own garage to carry his father's footsteps and that. So I'm very proud of my son and what he's doing. We went to Palma at the beginning of the year. He was messing about with £200-300 cars. I had a long conversation with him, and I'm very proud to say that last month he sold 57 cars and made 80,000 quid. So, you know, they say that the apple don't fall far from the tree. So I'm very proud of him. But the idea is, you know, for Big is going to grow. It's a brand. It's been going a long time. It's achieved, as you know, many awards. It's achieved many things. It has a massive big prep centre. It's built a tradition and a brand, which is now growing. In fact, Anton has redesigned the brand, and the new brand will be rolled out in the next 6 to 8 weeks. So that's a great thing. We've got a lot of things planned. This is one of 2 or 3 interviews that we will have very shortly. We have some very good news, which is going to come out to yourself. We believe in the car magazine. So, you know, car dealer. So we're very, honourable to be with you today, because we believe strongly in yourselves. So, you know, we've got to grow the business. I'm 55, 56. coming on. You know, I've done 37, 38 years in this business. I've seen a lot of things come. I've seen a lot of things go. I believe Anton can be the next CEO of the business. I believe he can grow the business and take it to its next level, when I will step down eventually and become a chairman. We took John Bailey on about 6 years ago. He is a 12% shareholder. Okay, Anton isn't as big as that, but the idea is we want people in who can grow the business, grow the future, and build us bigger. So, you know, if you take Big Motoring World today, it has 3 sites. I'm sure Anton can give you the figures in a second, because he knows exactly where it all is. And we're going to grow it. We want to grow it to a 15, 16 car supermarket. We believe in the industry. We believe in everything we've got, and we believe we can do this job. So, you know, that is where we intend to go with this job, is to grow it.
Peter, what's the deal worth?
The deal is in excess of the whole deal that we've dealt, or the deal from SW Cars?
Yeah, the deal for SW Cars.
Speak to Anton. It's his company.
Are you happy to reveal figures, Anton?
We're going to leave it as a undisclosed sum for now.
Okay, very sensible. So apart from running the business since 2010 and now, and obviously looking forward,
what I can say to you, James, is that the valuation that's been put on Big Motoring World is in excess of 200 million. Now,
200 million for Big.
Over 200 million.
And I take it, Anton, you're taking shares in that larger group.
Absolutely.
So what made you want to do the deal apart from that?
Is that to Peter? Or
that's to Anton. What made you want to do the deal apart from the cash?
So I've always had a vision to grow myself as an individual in business. I have a business partner at the minute who kind of was comfortable with where he was at the minute. You know, me and Peter have had many different discussions, and you know, we've doubled the size of the company, doubled the size of Big Motoring World overnight. We've got 6 retail sites now. We've got a national prep centre which produces 4,000 cars, which will produce 6,000 cars when the SW Cars mix comes in. We've got 2 big assist sites for warranty work and handouts. You know, we're moving places. You know, we've come to Peterborough. We're looking to come into Derby, to Birmingham, to Leeds, all the way up to, as Peter said, Glasgow. You know, we want to take this company to £500 million and more.
Peter, turn to you. It's a pretty crazy market out there, isn't it, in the used car world? What do you think of what's been happening lately with car prices, and how long do you think these things are going to continue?
It's quite a funny conversation to have, James. I remember I was doing an interview a year and a half ago where we had a conversation about car prices and shortage of cars, etc., etc. And I remember telling you exactly what was going to happen. And what I said was going to happen has totally happened to the T. It might be a bit of experience of 38 years, I don't know. So if you look at where we are today, this is a cycle that goes through every 10 years. The used car market gets buoyant. It then pushes the prices up. It gets to a stage where the new car is virtually the same money as a used car. And then the used car goes down, the manufacturer comes in, gives those the discounts, and then basically it collapses again and starts all over again. Nothing's changed, you know. It's the same thing in the last 44 times it's happened to me in under 40 years.
And Peter, at the moment, most dealers are really struggling to get hold of good quality stock. With now a larger group, are you confident that you're going to be able to get hold of the vehicles that you need?
Oh, absolutely. But, you know, it's dead simple. If you want it, go and get it. We got it. We have gone away from buying traditionally at places like BCA. It's a brave move. It's a brave move to go away from some of these traditional places like BCA and Aston Barclay and several others, Mannheim, etc. So it's all about, you know, you have to go and find the cars. So, you know, your We Buy Any Cars, your motorways, all of these different avenues are out there to be explored. And I think car dealers have got to explore them. They've got to explore them themselves. They've got to talk to the people that you sold the car to, get them cars back into your forecourts, Don't let them be taken by other dealers. Get the cars back on your forecourts, get the customer back on your forecourt, and create the business of your customers that you've got to bring them cars back. You know, the traditional, you know, I believe that one of the models that we're breaking is the traditional auctions. You know, there's vendors out there now that you can go to and buy the cars. They're opening up their own websites. They're selling cars themselves, and they're boycotting away from the auctions. And I think you will see a decrease in auctions, and you will see a more increase from the leasing companies like LeasePlan, who will now sell online. And I think the model of the auctions will break over the next 10 years, and it will become a different business. You know, you look at people like BCA and Cazoo and these sort of people, they're going into prep centres because it's the leasing companies that need the cars prepped, and then they're selling themselves. Why wouldn't they?
Certainly be interested to see what happens there. Anton, let me turn to you. I mean, having run your own business for 10 years, taking the step to join somebody else's as COO is quite a big step. Are you quite confident that you're going to be able to work for somebody else, especially a big character like Peter Waddell?
I think it's all about the mindset. So, as I've said to you, I put my money where my mouth is. I've invested in the business. So, for me, it's not like I'm working for somebody. You know, me and Peter have gone into a partnership. That's the vision that we have. That's the mindset that I have, and we're going to take it to another level. I've got all the confidence in big motoring world. I mean, just in the lockdown, despite all the lockdown, the EBITDA for this year is £15 million. The forecast for next year is £35 million, and with the projected growth of moving into different areas, we're going to take it to £55 million and more. So I've got all the faith in myself and Peter working together. We're going to take this to another level.
And are you confident that you're going to be able to get hold of that stock, Anton, in this current market?
I think we are. I think, you know, when you're as powerful as this group, and you're able to purchase in, you know, significant large numbers, I think that we are. I don't think we'll have an issue.
And Anton, where do you see this business in 5 years' time?
I see it being, you know, a major group. I see it with 10 car supermarkets up and down the country. I might see it IPO on the stock exchange. You know, who knows?
And Peter, I've got to ask you, what can you tell us about Carzam? How's things going there?
Carzam's going very well. I can't say too much at the moment. As I said 5 minutes ago, we have some absolutely, and when I say absolutely, I mean absolutely astonishing news. And you will receive that very shortly once a few things are done. What I can tell you is two things. One, we're car dealers. We opened up Carzam for car dealers to fight back the city, who told us we were useless, we were dinosaurs and we couldn't do it. Well, I don't know about dinosaurs, but if I had run that company, I don't think I'd be £102 million loss in 6 months. That's number one. Number two, Carzam's not got them sort of losses. That's number two. And number three, we've gone to the city, we're in the city, and we're coming. We're coming to town.
Well,
watch Car Magazine, Car Dealer Magazine, watch them all. Watch for the exciting news that's coming very shortly.
Well, I hope you share that with us, Peter, first. Thank you very much. Well, I'd like to say congratulations to you both. Certainly a very, very exciting journey that you've started on, and I wish you the best of luck with it. Please keep us posted on how things go. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Take care. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
So big thanks to Peter and Anton there for sharing that exciting news with us. If you'd like more videos like this one, you can log on to cardealermagazine.co.uk and click on the live tab at the top of the page. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.